Yo's Career Insight, Episode 3, Part 1. In our previous episodes, we talked about the importance of showing up and how we can influence the reserved behavior towards more openness. In today's presentation, we will talk about information compression and why communication go wrong. Before I start today's session, though, I have a statement to make. This presentation was inspired by an article written by Alexander Wang from Scale. I find the insight really valuable to the Ethiopian context and more so to the post-COVID-19 era, where remote communication is becoming a norm. I highly recommend reading the full article yourself, and you will find a link below. Okay, now we can start today's episode. Today, I am going to present to you a very simplified yet powerful model of how our message gets across while we communicate. Obviously, communication efficiency grows faster as the size of teams and organizations grow or expand. To that effect, a significant part of the organization's resources may be working on things that do not matter. So, here you have a model to capture the flows and enhance the communication efficiency, be it at individuals, teams, or organizations level. This framework at the center shows how you can frame your communication engagement as you deliver or receive a message. At the left, the larger image or rectangle depicts the mental image of the original message that person A would like to convey. In the middle, you have the compressed or a translation of person A's mental image into words or pictures. And on the right side, you have the decompressed message where person B recreates his mental image of the message from the words or pictures. The author calls this complex process of translating the mental image into words and pictures an information compression. And he thinks we all are bad information compressors. And that is why communication usually goes wrong. Let me explain it better. As person A tries to communicate a complex idea to person B, he or she invariably leaves out a lot of the details, as she has to push all the message in his or her mental image through a very narrow window of human language, words or pictures, and oftentimes the nuance is lost. On the other hand, as person B tries to decompress or translate the words and pictures into his or her mental image, a completely different nuances are added. In short, what person A wanted to convey may be significantly different from what person B captures or understands. In this process, we may not have a guarantee that our messages are fully captured unless we are aware of it. Luckily, the author shared Luckily, the author shared useful insights too of how the compression and the compression process can be enhanced. that is, to create a shared context. In any communication or engagement, it's key we acknowledge the weakness of the process and ask more follow-up questions to fully capture what is really going on. When we have smaller teams, such as in startups, everybody is seeing everything else, be it at internal or external level. The shared context is stronger, and conveying a message could be a lot easier. On the other hand, in siloed companies or organizations, they have weaker shared context across individuals, teams, departments, or organizations, and it's key to create a strong communication culture to build common knowledge and common experience. We all must bear in mind that teacher-student scenario has a stronger shared context than teacher-parent scenario, or doctor-nurse scenario has a stronger shared context than doctor-patient relationships. And it should be applied to organizations as well. And so we all take a responsibility to enhance our message in our mental image. And so we all take a responsibility to ensure our message in our mental image gets across the process the way we intended for. And in conclusion, we take the original compressed and decompressed message and the context into consideration while we try our message across a certain communication channel. Great. This is all for today, and we hope you learned something. In our upcoming episodes, we will come back to you how reports can be used to show up. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, please do send us in the comment section below or in our email. And don't forget to read the article. See you next time. Bye bye.